Buddy podcast, baby. I'm a buddy, he's a dude.
And I'm a dude and he's a buddy.
Jarrett Campbell and Danny Martinello popping off here. We're doing a morning cast.
Morning cast. Can't you tell by the hair?
Early in the day. What is it? I mean, it's early for us. It's comedian early. It is 11:18 in the morning, which we've never done. We've done nightcast, which was a little unhinged.
Things got a little freaky, a little weird, a little wild tonight.
That's right. That's when Danny was tugging on his head, showing us that he has elder dandruff.
Elder's dandruff leads to
right.
elder's dandruff.
Now, forgive me, Danny. I've had my morning coffees.
Get it in ya.
Allow me
Get it in ya.
to have a morning zin.
Put it in ya. Have a nice little six-banger in the morning.
Lower deck.
Make yourself feel good. Make yourself feel grand. Make yourself feel great.
I know what everyone's wondering right now, Danny. Have I quit vape?
I think...
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Okay.
No, I have not.
not.
I have not, but I've got a burnt coil back there in the room. I don't plan on replacing it. Got Zin in the cheek.
And I won't lie, the burnt coils are disgusting, but I appreciate a burnt coil in the house because when I walk by and I go, oh, what's that? Nice little blueberry flavor, and then it haul it, and it's a dirty little scum bucket flavor instead because it's all burnt out. I tend to not...
You don't touch it.
Yeah, I don't take a passing puff.
Away with you.
I do. I cast
Away
it
with you.
Into the depths and the shallowy hells that it should be.
From whence you came.
Put it in the garbage can and let the rat smoke it.
We got a rat. The rat is back.
The rat is
back.
back.
Rat is back. It has become somewhat of a metaphor for our life here in New York City.
Can't
where
stop,
it's just
won't stop. Got to keep it going.
Can't keep us out. You know, all these fucking clubs, all these social groups, all these people are trying to block us out. Nobody wants us around.
Nobody wants us around, but they're going to have us because we're the inhabitants of the city.
We had a guy come in here, pest control, and you know what? I think this is what it just looks like in New York City. First of all, pest control, I think it's just a friend of our landlords, and he came in here and just put a steel plate. He opened up the cupboard. He looked back at the sink, and he said, here's your problem. He goes, this is where they're coming in.
The rats are coming through the...
oh, sorry. That's what he sounded like.
The rats are coming through.
He goes, this is where they're coming through. They're getting dirty. You can tell right here. He's like...
The scum sides.
There's a little scum ring around there. Anyways, so he fucking drilled it up.
He was putting his hands up there.
Yeah, the very next day, the rat was just not under our sink, but behind the fucking wall behind her. Anyways, he's back. He's here. He's hanging out. He might be here right now. We've named him Fink.
It'd be funny if the rat has like a full-blown like bodysuit tattoo, like from Prison Break, and he's got the whole schematics of the whole apartment and the compound all on his back and tatted on his chest, and he's like, they sealed me off at the plumber's ring. I'm gonna get him up at the cupboard boards.
I have a feeling he's got like 11 or 12 little babies behind that oven there.
Yeah, and we're
gonna fucking take a bottle of Axe and a lighter. And we're gonna,
like
we're gonna get rid of
Weaver to the alien. Just like blaying all that.
No, we're gonna we
gotta use homemade.
We put in a ticket to get the guy to come back.
Yeah, but we gotta use a little bit of humane because I was thinking we got some rat traps. We did a nice little move for our buddy Richard Redding, and he gave us some rat traps, but they're not rat traps; they're mice because they're a mouse trap, and you need a rat trap to get a rat because if you got a mouse, the rat's just going to basically bench press the springboard and the thing. So I think we should get some humane ones where he comes in there and then it just traps the door and then we could release them.
I have a feeling, dude, if we set up a rat trap, I slap a bit of peanut butter on there, I'll come out in the morning and your fucking finger's going to be stuck in there.
Yeah, I'll be there and eat it. But I'll let you know, man.
I'm going to let you know, being as an Albertan, we've been rat-free since 53, so I think I know a thing or two about rats.
How does a place become rat-free?
Buddy, we got Rat Patrol.
Like human beings?
Yeah, we got Rat Patrol, and they drive around. It
sounds like an Alberta kid's dream. He's like, I'm going to grow up, and I'm going to be Rat Patrol.
That's why in Alberta we don't like rats, we don't like snakes, and we don't like goofs.
What do they do? Like if Rat Patrol comes by and someone's like, there's a snake in my yard. He goes, well, I don't touch those.
Hey, it's out of my jurisdiction. I'm a Rat Patrol, lady.
What do they do?
They drive around the farms, and they drive around the grain silos, and they drive around the whole province, and they set up traps. They set up things that kill all
just
the
something
rats.
that any homeowner can do.
Well, yeah, but then they also, if they see that you got rats, it's a $5,000 fine for a rat. So they'll like fine you all.
They write
shit.
a ticket for the rat.
Yeah, there's a dude.
Where does the rat pay its ticket?
In hell. That's what he does. He gets a
It's a
ticket.
cold place
he gets
in
a
hell.
Ticket
The
punch.
guy
to
lays
hell.
down a piece of paper
Yeah.
beside it, then blows its fucking head off.
No, there was a guy, I think it was in like 2003 or like something. He released about like 32 rats, and then they caught him, and then they fined him $5,000 for each rat. But yeah, we got rat patrol, and they drive around Alberta, and they make sure there's no rats around.
Cool, man.
Spend most of their time in Calgary looking at all the rats in that city.
Yeah, you know what, Danny? I think it's about a good time as any to do a mental health
morning
check-in.
check-in?
Yeah, we got rats on the brain. I'll start.
Okay, you go first.
Mental health. Where are we at? I'm hovering at. I was hovering at maybe a 5 out of 10 this week for a while.
Oh, put the gun down.
I had a bad day, right? We had to go to the gym, had to throw some weights around, had to get it out. But I think the last 2 days I'm back. I'm feeling good. I'm reading my book in the morning. In fact, I was reading my book the other day in the morning, and Danny comes over his room and goes, I'll fucking join you, bud.
I'll
And I'm
join
like,
ya.
okay, this is good. The last book I saw this guy reading was the Bible, and he never got through Genesis, which is the first part of the Bible.
Yo, buddy, that's a steep
So
read.
Danny goes, I'll fucking join you, bud. I'm like, that's great. And he comes out with a book, and I go, what book
I
are you
sounded exactly like that too. I said, "Oh, bud, you're reading?
Oh, fuck.
ah.
Good morning. And then,
Oh,
good morning,
top of the
Jared.
morning to you, buddy. How you doing? You got a nice cup of coffee? Can I join you on your reading?"
And then Danny comes out, and I go, Danny, what book are you working on right now? And he goes, oh, buddy, I got like fucking 5 books on the go right now.
I got
which
I
is
got
like,
5 books on the go.
let it be known that if you want to have 5 books on the go, just start 5 books and never finish them, and you can forever tell
Buddy,
people
let me-
you have
let
5
me
books
tell
on
you
the go.
this. Let me tell you this.
Start with 1.
Yeah, and then you go, "Oh, I like that book," and then you find something else and you start reading that.
So you don't really like the book.
I got $5. I got $5.
Yeah, I got $5.
I got $5. I got 5 books on
How
the
about
go.
I'll pay you $5 for every book you
Well,
finish?
no, because I pick up one and I want to, but they're not like, I'm not reading like 5 pieces of fiction. I'm reading like 5, manuals to success.
Danny, and don't take this the wrong way.
I'm reading 5 books.
I think you're an audiobook guy.
I'm.
Can you get the Bible on tape?
auditable? I'm all
Audible?
of the books. I'm all the books. You can get
Read by Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah, you can get. Kevin Sobo was the first Hercules, right? Or-
On TV.
Yeah, on TV.
On TV.
Long hair.
And now he owns a Christian production company where he just pumps out like 14 pieces of shit every year, low budget, that probably sell a lot in like middle and southern America.
Utah.
By southern America, I mean the southern states in the United States of America, of course. I don't mean South America. All right, I'm talking about them good old boys, them corn-fed motherfuckers down in Louisiana, Mississippi. Fuck, I
Let me
guess
tell you the
Tennessee, maybe.
I'll tell you the
North
reason
Carolina.
behind.
Fucking Arkansas probably throwing a lot of money at Kevin Sorbo every fucking year. Okay, listen, I'm gonna finish
Kevin Sorbo.
I'm gonna finish my.
Let me tell. Yeah, you
check-in.
finished your check-in because it turned into. Here's my morning.
I started
check-in.
throwing shit at you.
Let's make fun of Danny because he's a literature savant and he's reading a whole bunch of books.
A literary savant.
I'm a
perhaps.
literary.
So
Finish your check-in.
maybe that is a good point if where I'm at mentally.
Yeah, you want to pick on people that are doing things.
I'm punching up.
You're punching
I'm punching up because you as you've stated many times, you're the big dog in the house. So I'm fucking I'm just taking swings here. So I feel
When did I ever state that I'm the big
every
dog?
day when you walk out of your room with your fucking shirt
Huge
off and your
cock.
chest pumped out,
My
and
huge.
your half hard cock and your gray sweat shorts.
Yeah. Half hard.
And you go,
Half hard.
you put your leg up on the coffee table and you say, what'll it be today, Jarrett?
There you go. What kind of books you reading? Oh yeah, you're reading the Firm.
Oh, you're reading again, you fucking pussy?
Yeah,
Just one?
He's reading the Firm. It's
I'm reading The Firm by John Grisham, a classic. And
He's
it was
reading the Firm, and then I come out and go, reading the Firm. I got something firm for you. And then I put my thigh up on the table, and then it's just there, and I go, yeah.
Hey, that's a first
Who's
edition.
making the coffee today?
So I'm hovering at a 5 out of 10. I think I'm up to like a fucking 8 right now. I feel good. I've been reading in the morning. I have not been drinking. I've been abstaining from alcohol, and I've been working out every day. Probably need a rest day soon, but fuck it. And I think I feel good, dude. I think I'm starting to, the creative brain is starting to wake up again. I'm starting to do some writing. I've started writing. I've started writing by hand again, Danny, which I think is an important exercise where I'm writing into a notebook and not just staring at a screen as I tend to do. And so yeah, I think I'm coming around, dude. I'm taking care of the body, and when you take care of the body, you take care of the mind. So things are looking up here at 2R here in Bushwick, New York. Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York.
I'm just slowly watching a man unravel.
I'm just coming out
every week.
No. I swear, I'm like an 8. I'm like a fucking 8 right now.
I like
feel
how
good.
you went from a 5 to an 8.
Have you noticed that I'm
the
just
scale is so vast?
Have you noticed that I'm just white knuckling the couch while I say this? While I just lie to the listener and to the viewer?
And he said he's putting ones in. He's got 13 in his upper lip and 4 in his bottom.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, buddy. I walked out here to get a glass of water last night, and I looked at the ceiling and I looked at the light fixture. I'm like, I bet that could hold me.
I come out, Jared, is that you? Oh my God, Jared! He's hanging from the ceiling, Jared! No.
So how you doing?
Me, buddy, like. Every day is a
new
blessing.
Day. Yes.
No, man.
Indeed.
I don't know. I like the morning cast, because we always go to the gym and then we always get tuckered out, and then sometimes the energy levels deplete if you don't take a nap. But I would say, dude, all things considering, I'm supposed to be in Florida.
That's right. You were supposed to fly to Miami, Florida.
Yeah, I dealt with the FEMA migration station kind of style of the airport when you walked in. I had a full-blown day and a half on just dealing with this ticketing thing.
What happened? There was a cyber attack.
Global
cyber attack.
Some would say that there was a system update in a certain thing, and that's what they're going to disguise it as. But it was a system. It was prep, dude. It was what they did was they were saying, let's see if we can shut down the whole fucking planes and all the shit, and we'll see what happens. And then that's what they did. They did a small little cyber.
Who did it, Danny?
The fucking people at the people that be the
Okay.
overpowers.
So safe to say you don't know a fucking thing about what happened.
Listen, I know what happened.
You're just not ready to share?
The world's not ready to hear.
Oh.
I'm ready to share, but the people, the masses, they're too ignorant.
You're doing a little tap dance that I just did where I'm going to go ahead and say that your mental health is waning right now.
No, dude, I would say like all in general, like I'm pretty good.
I actually heard Danny before he came out of his room today. I heard a little crinkling and I knew that he was actually removing his tinfoil cap and setting it back under the bed.
Yeah, it's like, how those people sleep in like those the
cryogenic chambers?
No, like the
you know that Danny sleeps in a plasmid jelly? Yeah. Danny actually crawls into a giant egg every night and charges.
Imagine if that's what I did, is I just like slide in there and like and then I'm just in this jelly, and it's like a big tub of Vaseline that I'm just
eyes wide open.
Floating. Yeah. I don't even close them. They just go like this, and then the jelly seeps into my eyes, and then that's how they stay hydrated.
That's how your skin stays so nice.
Yeah, and then I come out and I go, oh, and you think I'm sweating. I had a hot sleep.
Goopy sweat.
This is just my Vaseline that is.
Okay, so 1 through 10, how we feeling, buddy?
Buddy, fucking 13.8.
Whoa. You're flying, baby.
No, I don't know, man. I'd say
you're doing good.
I'm hovering probably at like an 8, 9. I think all around it was good. I was supposed to be in Florida. Didn't get into Florida, but I think everything happens for a reason, and I wasn't supposed to be
One
there
of two things happened, I think, if you made it to Miami this weekend. Either you die or a prostitute dies, and so I think it's good that you stayed.
Both die.
Everyone goes down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have a heart attack mid bust, but the amount that my heart exploded, it like trajected to my vast difference to just shotgun blaster. Or no, I have a heart attack when I have a heart attack.
Kicks your
I have a heart attack when I come, but it shoots my semen out so fast, and then it just hits her in the back of the head, and she stumbles back twice.
Oh, you get her.
Boom! Kitchenette, because I did it in a kitchenette.
Kitchenette. With the fucking
the same room that Tony Scarface.
The hot plate's on. Her hand hits the hot plate.
But it sears it. So she goes, ah, and then falls into the bathtub. And it's
Okay.
like, no, I don't kidding.
So guys says he's 13 out of 10 talking about
I would
detailing how a prostitute would have died.
I would say I would say I'm like an 8.7.
That's
dude.
good, baby. I
Yeah.
like that.
I'm
I like
happy.
that.
Shows have been good.
Shows have been good here in
God.
New York. Shows have been kind to us this
Yeah,
week.
they've been very
We've
kind.
broken ground on a few new venues here in New York City. The Canucks have come in. We poured a little maple all over these fucking places, and
and they hear us coming too.
you know what happens when you put a little maple on? It gets sticky, and then you can't get rid of us.
Can't get rid of us.
Can't get rid of us. So we're coming back. We're coming back, baby.
Yeah, some sap. We got some sap.
We've had a
on
big
the
week. We
stage.
had our AI bit kind of blew up on the internet, and boy, oh boy, did we ever upset a few. Listen, we have come to find that the most sensitive people, the most triggered people on the internet, the people that like to call other people snowflakes, we're going to call them
Snowmobile flakes.
Snowmobile flakes. These dudes that drive around with a set of chrome nuts on their trailer hitch.
Pulassi's.
Big fuck Trudeau sticker in the back window. They really get sand in their vajigis when you say anything that contradicts what they think or their way of life is. So the fact that I even insinuated that perhaps
snowmobile
there was a
could
hole, a gaper in the ozone caused by dump trucks really fucking upset them. A lot of people came at us, and nobody gets more butt hurt than that fucking guy. One guy came at us, and he's like, "You guys fucking just keep making fun of mechanics,
Keep making fun of all the mechanics,
and
the
lumber-
millwrights, the pulp factory workers, and the snowmobiles, because that's what's really going on."
He goes, "I'll have your job before you have my job." It's like, you can have my job. You can have my job because my job isn't a job at all. You want to fucking come to New York and take a haircut after 4 months and wonder where your next paycheck's coming from? Be my fucking guest.
And I don't really care because guess what, buddy? I will. I'll take your job. I'll go to Nate for 4 years. I'll get a heavy duty mechanics fucking thing.
I just want to ask that 38-year-old man who's got a fucking eyebrow ring and a construction vest. Like, if you're on the internet calling me a fucking pussy, who's slapping your wife around? Who's drinking in the shed, ignoring your kids?
Yeah.
Who's actually raising your kids?
Yeah.
Who's raising your kids on another man's wife?
So we took whatever. We took a little heat. God bless.
But it was good though, man, because that's what we want. We want friction, because friction causes heat, and that's what we want. We got some heat on our reels. We got some heat on the reels.
We got a little heat. People are paying
Sizzling.
attention. The dude buddies.
Couple sizzle reels.
A lot of bullshit happened this week too. If we remember, but
a lot of good.
Let me bring something up, Danny.
What do you want to bring up?
Let me bring something up.
Bring it up, baby.
Let me bring something up.
Bring it up.
That kind of ruffled my feathers this week. Kyle Gass of Tenacious D, Jack Black, Kyle Gass.
Yep.
By all accounts, a comedy music duo,
Mm-hmm.
right? Pick a Destiny, great movie that they put out. These guys, they're funny, they're talented, but at the base of all of it, it's about having a laugh, right? So it's Kyle Gass, the one of the two members of Tenacious D, the front men of Tenacious
Birthday
D.
party. He's having a birthday on stage.
It's his birthday. Jack Black
brings him a cake. He says, "Make a wish," and what does he wish?
and he says, "Don't miss Trump next time," or something to that effect. And he blows out the candles. Jack Black clutches his knees and has a big fucking laugh on stage. The next day, the fallout is Kyle Gass has been dropped by his management.
Yep.
Jack Black issues a statement against his best friend
Cancels
saying that
the tour.
the tour is canceled and he doesn't feel comfortable performing anymore until this is all. Now, I understand why Jack Black has to come out and do this. I understand that there's a lot of money behind Jack Black. He's a box office guy. He's the face of some really big movies, a lot of like children movies too, Kung Fu Panda. I understand that there's a big fucking PR swoop where they have to come in and be like, Jack, you have to now remove yourself from this. But I think
He's got $238 million.
I think it's garbage, dude, how they put Kyle Gass out to dry. Listen, I understand people get sensitive about a joke that is inciting perhaps some political unrest and political violence. But at the end of the day, it was a fucking joke. And it was a joke made by two guys who make jokes on stage. And I think that the next day, it should have just been Kyle Gass coming out, issuing an apology, saying, I'm sorry, whatever, I overstepped, that was a mistake. And that should have been the fucking end of it. That should have been the end of it.
Yep.
I do not agree.
But it's a cheap joke though, and sometimes you see like people even like say it on stage here and stuff, and it's like you roll your eyes and you're like, oh my god. It's like I don't know, if something stupid like that, sure, Get it, but it's also a fuck you serves it right, you know? Like, you're gonna make that kind of joke, and then
You, as a comedian, Danny, you're going to fucking defend that a tour should be shut down and a guy should be blacklisted because he overstepped
I'm
on
a
a joke.
Trumpster, baby. Trump 2024, and he's coming back for more. Let's do this shit. Let's make great America great again as it should, baby.
no, yeah, I don't know. I think it's stupid. You know me, man. I think it's a dumb thing, and it should have just. It should never be that way. I think I think that it's lost that comedians and jokesters were the people that was supposed to be making fun of the king. That's what our job was.
We're also supposed to
we were
be-
the people that we could
We're
say.
also supposed to be pissing you off a little bit.
Yeah, and but that was the thing where it was like the jester, the court jester would say what he would want to say and what the people would think about the king, and then but that being said in the same tongue-in-cheek is the live by the sword, die by the sword. So if you made the joke that would piss off the king had all right to kill you and you would die, and then that's where the next ones would know where the line is.
To be clear, Trump is your king?
Well, he would be the king of America.
Not right now.
So you'd say.
So
you'd say.
Okay.
He's still my president, damn it.
You don't have a president.
Yeah,
you don't
I
even have a fucking horse in this race, Danny.
I-
You can't vote.
Listen,
you
I
are
have
an
a-
immigrant. You
Everything that happens in America has a huge impact on the rest of the world, especially in North America.
You're telling me, dude, you don't want to see the wave of what happens if Trump comes back in America?
No.
That means Canadians are going to pick up their socks and then they're going to look at their political landscape and realize that that's a shit show and Buddy should have been out a long time ago. Don't even get me started, man, because at the end of the day, dude, the blood bleeds blue.
Well, I'll say this.
The blood bleeds blue, and let the conservative winds blow, baby.
That's nuts.
That's
I
what
think-
I say.
What I think
Cuckoo-choo.
is that Biden is also, though, truly, he is at the point where he's kind of like, you've seen him what?
Buddy, this guy's one
he
fall away
called-
from a hospital bed.
He called his Vice President Kamala Harris. He
do you mean?
accidentally called her Vice President Trump.
Yeah, Vice President
He also accidentally called Zelensky Putin. I mean, he is at the point where you walk into an old folks' home, and
President
if
Putin.
you were his son, and he looks at you and he goes, "Barbara," right? Like he's a little he's a little
But he's
dusty.
doing it with a smile.
He's
Barbara.
he's a little dusty. This whole thing's a fucking circus. The whole political landscape here is a goddamn
Well, I
circus.
think
We're
we
here
should-
for it. We're here to watch it. We're here to watch
Dude,
America
I love it. I
crumble.
was talking about this on stage yesterday where it's just like it's the perfect time to come back to come to America in a sense where it's like you first move here, you got the Jews in the tunnels, then you got an earthquake, and then you got this presidential assassination, and then you got the cyber attack, and then you got it's so much when you move here, you're like, holy gosh darn, this is a lot of insanity happening in the first 5 months that we move here.
Well,
There's
they
a
sure-
lot of shit going on.
They sure keep it fresh here, don't
Oh, I love it.
they? They keep it fresh here. Let me run. Can I run a new segment by you that I'd love to try out?
We could.
Could I?
Yeah.
Let me run a little segment by it. Okay, it's called Good Buddy or Bad Dude.
Okay.
This is the Dude Buddy podcast after all. So I want to throw a few names at you, a few people that went through some stuff this past week in the news, and I want you, Danny, to tell me if they're a good buddy or a bad dude.
Jared Campbell.
And then we're
going
gonna
to
set up.
Bad dude
I
right
want to
now.
set this table for the beer scale. Okay, 1 to 10 beers. Okay, so at the end, I want you to tell me if they're a good buddy or a bad dude. And
Okay.
then I want you to tell me from 1 to 10 beers how many beers you would sit down to have with this person. 10 being the best. That means you want to sit down, you want to tie one on, you want to get fucking wrecked with this person. Okay, you want to spend the night. 1 beer being the worst. You want to fucking sip that beer. You want to get the hell out of there as quickly as possible. Okay.
You're saying that really fast.
Did I
heard all of it.
You
but-
did?
But
Did
it
they?
took me
Let me slow it down.
my whole brain for
Let me slow it down for all the lumberyard employees and fucking mechanics, okay? I'm going to throw some names
I
at
heard
you.
it. You don't need to repeat it.
Well, you just told me that I whipped through it.
You did. That was really fast.
Yeah, but
You-
I'm
you-
firing,
you
buddy. I just
describe
I'm
it,
2
you-
coffees
okay.
in right now. I feel good, baby.
2 coffees in his in. All right. So you give me a good buddy. You give me a description of
We
a
got
guy,
it. Yeah, I
good
got
buddy.
it. We
Okay.
got it.
We got it.
We got it. Okay, so this week in the news here, right here in New York City, we had counselor Susan Schwang. Okay,
Okay.
she was protesting for a a men's homeless shelter, right? A proposed men's homeless shelter.
Yeah.
Things popped off. Cops got involved.
Proposed men's homeless shelter. It's actually just like it's just a Super 7 motel, and it's just a bunch of dudes outside. And she's like, "This is a homeless shelter for men."
That sounds awesome, though.
And they're like, "Actually, no, it's just a conference we're having."
That
right
sounds awesome. A bunch of dudes floating around the pool, big fucking saucer belly buttons out, burnt faces.
Okay, but anyway, sorry. This lady,
Susan Schwang. She
Susan
gets into it
Schwang.
with the police, right? She starts getting a little tied up. She ends up biting a cop on the knuckle. Now, let me tell you something. For a proposed homeless shelter, this is the councilwoman you want, in my opinion, because not only is she fighting for you, she's fighting like you. She bites a goddamn cop. She's there. She's fighting for what she thinks is right. Danny, Susan Schwang, good buddy or bad dude?
Shit, let me tell you, bad dude to the police officers, but a very good dude to the homeless person.
Good buddy.
Good buddy of the homeless people. I would say, I would say she's a good buddy.
I think she's a good buddy, man.
Susan Schwang's a good buddy.
Susan Schwang came out swinging.
And I'm gonna have 6 to 8 beers with her.
6 to 8.
6 to 8 beers.
You don't think she gets a little bitey and nuts after 4?
That's why
That's
why
where you
I
want. That's actually the pocket,
the
I think.
6 to 8, but then it's like I feel like it would be real fun. Like I feel like she would be intense. She'd have
Susan
it.
gets going. She rolls up the sleeves and does that thing where she stands by the table you're drinking
Yeah,
at.
yeah, but I feel like if she's biting police officers' knuckles, she's gonna be like getting.
Well,
into
hold on
it.
now.
She's gonna have a blast.
She's biting cops at like 2 p.m. broad daylight, sober.
Yeah, that's why I want to have 6 to 8.
Yeah, I want to get her going too. I'd like to throw a little oil on that chain.
Yeah, and then she would,
and
then
let her go. That's Sue Buck.
she would be going like telling you all this crazy shit, and then she'll bring up a story of like these homeless people that she like. That's where her passion came from. The story that made her who she is today, and then also like what was going through her head when she was like, "Fuck," because like that's the last ditch effort. Like I remember I would bite people when I was like
18
young.
years old.
Yeah, when I was 18, and I'd be
When's
like,
the last time you bit a man?
last time I bit a man, I was a bitter man myself. Last time I bit somebody, I'd probably say maybe like 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Maybe, yeah, 4 or 5
Late
years ago.
What was that? Were you in a fight or you just creep up on somebody?
No, I was wrestling my buddy Ryan, and then Ryan bit me, and then I fucking bit him
It was
back.
a bite back.
Yeah,
Bite for a bite.
yeah. Makes the whole world hungry.
That's,
A bite for a bite makes the whole world full.
very nicely done, Daddy.
Yeah.
How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
One bite at a time.
Okay, next up, baby. We
First,
got
you're going to take the elephant, you're going to cook it a little
next
bit.
up on the Good Buddy Bad Dude. We got Alec Baldwin, whose case was thrown out by the judge for the incident that happened on the famously 3 years ago on the Rust set, where Alec Baldwin fired what was supposed to be a prop gun with a blank in it, and he ended up having a real bullet, and he killed a woman, which is awful. And the girl, the armor, the person who was supposed to be in charge of all the prop weapons,
Weapons master.
currently serving 18 months in jail, and she would like a retrial because she believes that she should be out and that perhaps something should be happening to Alec Baldwin. Now, Alec Baldwin also, if you remember, this is now 17 years ago, we're going back, he left a voicemail.
You played it for me.
I did, where he left a voicemail for his 12-year-old daughter, where he is very upset about her use or lack thereof of her phone, and he calls her a thoughtless pig, his 12-year-old daughter, a thoughtless pig. Alec
You're
Baldwin.
inconsiderate, and I can't do this anymore.
We
And
have
when I see you, when I come back, I'm going to tell you all about it because you're being an inconsiderate pig.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hilarious and terrifying. And we have seen Alec tee off on a lot of paparazzi, which I'm here for that. I like
love
that.
it when, like,
I
a
like
guy-
that. But Alec Baldwin, Danny, good buddy or bad dude?
He's a bad dude, but he's a good buddy. He's a good buddy.
Okay, so that's you're gonna do that for everyone.
What?
You got to pick.
What did I say? Susan Chen Susan Zhang was a.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Well, I think Alec Baldwin at the end of the day is I don't think he's a good guy.
I think he's a bad dude
think
that I
he's
would
a-
like to have as a good buddy.
Yeah,
so I agree.
That's
Okay.
that's what I'm saying because I think like he's the kind of guy that would help you out in a jam, or if he needs something done, he'd help you out. But he'd also be like I feel like there's an air of him where he's a bit of a prick.
10 beers. 10 beers, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Without
the kind of-
question.
He would tell you so many Hollywood stories, and then I feel like he'd be the kind of guy that, like, after the 7th beer, he's leaning in and being like, "Hey, you want to know some real fucking shit about these people? You want to know about these people? They're not even people. They're damn animals. Every last." And I'm talking about the execs, not even mentioning the movie people. And you know what? At the end of the day, I'm kind of happy I shot her.
Yeah, I do think you get
Because
that.
I've always wanted to know what it would like to be kill someone, and I killed someone, but it wasn't my fault.
I think that I do think that happens around the 9th or 10th beer.
Yeah, I think he
Where
leans
he
in you and
leans
goes,
in.
He goes, "You want to know what it's really like to kill someone?"
What do it's like to take a life?
Because at the end of the day, I feel like he's like that is like, it's a sad situation, but it's also like, I didn't know it was loaded. It wasn't supposed to be loaded.
It's like he got a free one.
Yeah, he did. He did get a free one.
Yeah.
You know, he got a free one, and it's horrible to joke about that and like say it, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I think I would.
He's a 10 beer guy. He's a bad dude that you want to have 10 beers with. 100%. 100%.
And then he pulls it out and goes, "They let me keep it.
Okay, lastly, we're going to...
They let me keep it. You want to see it?
Yeah, whoa!
You
Put
want
it
to
away,
see it?
dude.
This,
Put it away.
it's got a body on it."
Finger on the trigger?
Yeah.
Relax, dude.
Finger on the trigger and he's pointing
Dude,
at
why is the serial number filed off?
Because that's what you got to do when you got a gun that's
Jesus
killed someone.
Christ. Okay, lastly, as we had discussed, Kyle Gass, Tenacious D, we already know what happened. Good buddy or bad dude?
He's a good buddy.
Good
he's a
buddy.
good dude.
I think he's a good buddy,
He's
dude.
a good guy down at the thing. He just made a joke. He's a leftist side guy, so he made the joke, and it was a cheap joke, and it was a low joke, so it was good. But I think I'm gonna cap it out at. I'm capping it out with 5 beers because I feel like after the 5th beer, this guy's gonna start crying.
Gets really sad.
He's gonna get real sad.
I
He
think
goes,
it's really sad.
I lost it all. It was just a fucking stupid joke. And
I think I might with him.
Jack set me up. He set me up. Jack set me up, and he's not a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm the one that cares about our roadies. I'm the one that cares. I write fucking Christmas cards to everybody on production.
I think that
Jack doesn't do fuck all. I write the songs. He's the front man.
Okay, what time is it? I think I gotta slip out.
He's got a movie career, and what do I got? I'm gonna be serving coffees at Dunkin' Donuts for fuck's sake. And you're like, all right, well, this was a
Okay,
good,
buddy. So I'm gonna take off.
good party and doot 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 doot.
You know what I think is he's the guy that you feel it coming, right? Like he makes a comment where you can see the sadness kind of boiling over, right? And then you're like, okay, I think I might, and then he cuts you off. And goes,
No,
can we get 2 more beers
two
for the
more
table?
beers.
And then you go, oh, that's great. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, and you put a napkin or a coaster on your beer, so it looks like you're coming back, and then you just slip out because you know he's about 1 or 2 drinks away from being asked to leave himself. So why not take yourself out of the equation before you're both asked to leave the bar? So,
Yeah,
Kyle Gass, good buddy, 4 beers for me.
4 beers.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
yeah. You go to the washroom and he comes out with his beer and goes, "Yeah, man, you've been taking a while."
He's right outside the door.
Just want to make sure everything's all right. You got time for
Why
another
is your
beer?
coat on?
Where's your coat on, man? You going for a cigarette?
Oh, damn. Poor prick.
You going for a cigarette, man?
Poor prick.
Come on, man. I got no Those are the worst cries, eh? The ones
Yeah,
where-
where you're still trying to say what you want. I've been working so hard.
Like, you don't understand, man. It's just one joke.
And you're slowly just backing away, and he's still slowly moving towards you.
handing out the beer.
And at this point, everyone's turning their heads and they're looking at you.
I just want one more drink, man. Please just stay with me. I got
got
nobody
nothing to go home to.
My fucking management left me, man. I got nobody.
He's one of those guys that as he's trying to make his case, you start to see why everything is happening to him the way it's happening to him.
Yeah, I made a joke about him not missing Trump, but really, I mean, just fucking shoot me now, man.
Oh no,
me
Kyle,
out. I don't wanna-
Kyle, dude, it's cool, man.
I don't
Kyle,
wanna be
hey,
here anymore.
Kyle, try this.
I don't-
Kyle,
What?
Kyle,
What?
this is water. This is water.
I don't want water.
Have some water, Kyle.
Okay, I
Have
don't
a
want
sip of
water.
water. There you go. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna get out of here. My Uber's here
No,
now.
don't leave me.
No, I have to go.
Don't leave
No,
me.
Kyle, take your hands off me, Kyle.
I'm
Take your
sorry.
fucking hands off me,
Sorry,
dude.
man. I'm
Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. He's fine.
I'm fucked up,
He's fine.
man. I'm fucked
Okay,
up
buddy,
right
why
now,
don't you
man.
text me when you get home?
I'm not going home. I'm not going home, man. This is it for me, man. This is it. I am home, man.
Kyle, why don't I? Hey, Kyle,
what?
why don't I call you an Uber?
I don't
Come on, Kyle.
I'm gonna walk.
I'm gonna call you an Uber. No, you shouldn't walk.
I'm gonna walk.
shouldn't walk. Where are you gonna walk?
I'm gonna walk.
Kyle, don't you have to cross the bridge to get home? I don't think you should be crossing the bridge tonight.
Don't worry about me, man. I'm crossing no bridge.
I know.
I'm gonna jump.
I know, Kyle.
I'm gonna jump.
No, Kyle.
I'm
Kyle.
gonna
No,
jump.
seriously, we're fine.
No one loves me.
Fucking leave it. He's cool. We're talking it out.
I'm fucking cool, man.
Okay, Kyle. Let's
What?
get you home, buddy.
Okay.
4 beers, Kyle Gass. Good buddy.
Yeah.
Good buddy. Good buddy. Okay, man, that's good. So that's good buddy, bad dude.
That's
good buddy, bad dude. Okay. Play along at home. Play along at home.
I like that segment, and if you're listening in your earbuds, I apologize if I scream, man. I just feel I don't know who
Oh,
I
it's
am
okay. This is
anymore,
bleeding
man.
over into Danny's
I
real
don't
life.
know who I am anymore.
When did this stop being Kyle and start being Danny?
I don't have tenacious D, then what do I have, man?
Oh yeah, it's nice and dark, baby.
Yeah, you want to have a little bit of fun with us?
Oh God, Danny, we're heading to fucking Austin, Texas this week, dude.
Yeah, get up.
We're heading to Austin, Texas. A lot of people have called Alberta, where you're from, kind of the Texas of Canada. What do you think of that? What are your thoughts? What are some similarities between Texas and Alberta? Guns,
Guns, oil, agriculture, and
ignorance.
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 And I mean, shit, it's the last free state. You know what I mean?
Is it?
That's what they say. Texas is the last free state, and I think Alberta is the last free province.
Yeah.
How does I say that with this hair? Alberta's the last free province.
Well-
If you ask me, the sovereignty must die.
I have a feeling.
No, I think it's
there's
just
a version
because-
of us going down to Texas and you not wanting to come back to New York.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've already been trying to-
I want to be, at the end of the day, like, I would love to be in a place where I can just, like, be like, hey, man, you want to see my guns?
Yeah.
You want to see my guns?
We talked about that. I think we talked
And
about
then
that on here when we were first moving here, and Danny was on FaceTime and he was showing me around the apartment, and I was still back in Toronto. And he's like, "Yeah, we got a nice little cubby here by the front door. I'm thinking of getting a piece, and I'm going to keep it there." I'm like, "You're going to get a little piece in New York City,
Yeah,
are you?"
man, I want a little Saturday night special. I think that ultimately, dude, that's what I would like in.
A Saturday night special can live in your sock, right? Like that's like you can tuck that in your ankle.
Yeah, you can put it in your ankle. You can put it in the newspaper. You can put it in your vest pocket.
This guy's, what is this? The fucking, this guy's like a
Godfather,
yeah.
bro.
This guy's peddling hooch in 1940s.
No, I don't know, man. No, I'm gonna be here for sure, but I'm very interested and excited to see what the landscape is and
Landscape.
the landscape and just to be in there and
Mix
have
it
some
up.
barbecue, mix it up, see some people.
I can't wait for some barbecue, baby. I can't wait to get some goddamn rib sauce. On my
And we're
fingers.
gonna go see our good buddy K Trev, and we're gonna watch
Trevor, Letterkenny's K. Trevor Wilson,
Lake
and hey,
and
we're gonna have a guest while we're down there.
and
aren't
we're
we?
gonna see Deadpool.
We're bringing our shit. We're bringing our shit. We're gonna do a podcast live
We're
from
doing
Austin.
Dude
live
Buddies in
released
Austin.
on Monday. We're gonna do a same. We're gonna have an exciting guest. A guest that I think is you guys are gonna like him.
Right up our alley.
Right up our alley.
Good old Canadian boy.
Good boy. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
We've already kind of
He's
told
a
you
good
who it is.
dude.
But good buddy.
Good buddy.
Good buddy. Great
Good buddy.
dude.
Great dude.
Great dude. Good buddy. It's gonna be a good fucking time.
Yeah.
But I think that we're actually hitting a matinee today. Danny and I are now AMC A-listers.
the best-
$25.99 a month. We get to see 3 movies a week.
Of any kind of cinema, IMAX, D-Box, RZR, We can see anything, bro.
And
And that's
we've-
the best purchase that we have because the cinema is the best. It's best, bro. Cinema best, bro.
And we're going to see our second movie, and we've already burned all 3 because Danny booked us a movie for yesterday. And we're actually going today. So
We're going
we are
today.
now AMC A-listers, baby. We're packing that backpack full of M&Ms and pop that we bought.
I'm going to bring my shaker
soda.
cup and I'm going to empty it prior to going in, and I'm going to fill it up when I go in. I'm going to get free. I'm going to get free snacks the way that I should. Free snacks. I'm going to get it. I'm going to steal them in there. Boom. Well, I'm not
Real
going to steal
A-list
'em.
behavior, huh?
Yeah, man.
I like it.
Because even no matter what, I'm going to be me. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to grab some snacks prior to going in there. And then we figured out a nice little way here, too, to get a free cup of, free bag of popcorn.
Free bag of popcorn. But this is Danny's suggestion is, and listen, I'm kind of here for this. I think this is a good idea.
This
This is a real white trash fucking move. And at the core, what are we, Danny?
We are.
We're white trash.
We're
white trash in the big city. We're too fucking
I wouldn't say I'm
rednecks
white
made
trash,
good.
bro. I would say like I'm white compost.
White collar.
White compost.
White compost.
Yeah.
As in you'll be one with the earth again.
Well, and it's like I can fertilize things. I'm good for, a lot of stuff. And like trash is a bit of a derogatory term. Or
Do you believe your own shit when you talk?
always.
Yeah, I know.
Always.
That's the beauty, dude.
Why wouldn't you think? Yeah, man. White compost.
All right. I'll give it to you.
What compost?
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm white trash.
So Danny's idea was
This is my idea.
We're gonna
Okay.
bring a bowl.
We get
From our home.
We'll explain it to him because we get a free refill of a large popcorn.
Right.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring a bowl. We're gonna go halfies on a 1 bag of popcorn. We're gonna dump the bag of popcorn in the bowl and then go get a free refill, 2 for 1. Suck it. That's an A-lister move.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I like that a lot. I'm into it.
That way you can
That's greasy.
you can put your candies in your popcorn because I know you like a mix. You like.
I like to
mixing
throw
it.
little M&Ms on top of the popcorn.
And I don't like that. I'm a popcorn purist.
I'm probably gonna go to the gym after the movie, Danny. So I'm gonna keep it between the mayo and the mustard today.
Not me. I'm getting a large bag of popcorn. I'm going to get a large Diet Cola. I'm going to sit there. I got to get rid of all the weed that we have in the house, so it's got to go. So I'm power smoking today, and I'm going to enjoy today. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday. Power smoke the weed, get it all done, get super high for long legs, be terrified throughout the whole movie, not enjoy the movie experience because I don't like horror movies.
Having a panic attack.
Having a panic attack, looking at this person fisting popcorn into their mouth next to me, saying like, "Oh my god, that's how I look," and then
You have a crisis, like an existential crisis while you're in the movie theater because you got
think
too
I'm just
stoned.
actually like high strung from the movie, but inside I'm like, everything must change. I need to be who I need to
I
be.
will never feel normal again.
Yeah.
I will never feel normal again.
Woo-oo, bling blong, bling blong, bling blong,
Yeah,
bling
the old
blong.
K-hole.
And it's gonna be yeah. I'm gonna hit a fucking Kit Kat hole. Klondike hole.
Okay, that's good. Well, we may as well set our intentions and get going because
let's
we got
do that.
the big day on the town.
Our
I
casting
intend, Danny. I intend this week to just honestly to keep it up. We're leaving on Wednesday for Austin. That's where the challenge comes in. I'm going to keep reading my book. I'm going to keep going to the gym. I'm going to keep eating healthy. I'm going to keep not drinking booze right now. And then when we get to Austin, maybe I'll let my guard down for a second.
I think we're
maybe I'll
gonna
let my
have-
guard down for a second. I got 5 shows at a club with the man K. Trevor Wilson. I'm looking forward to that. A little stage time. And but that's where that is where the discipline needs to be exercised is when you go on the road. Okay, we got to go
I
on the
think,
road.
though, you need
We
to
gotta
have at
behave.
least one in a beer
I'm gonna have a good
garden.
time. I'm gonna have a good
beer
time, but I
garden
still want to
beer.
be working out. I want to go for at least one run while we're there. I want to do an outdoor run in the dry heat because we got that muggy shit here in New York, and I want to do a nice dry heat run out there. I would love to go to the Colorado River. I would love to dip my nuts in the river. I would like to
Still a little river nut dip.
yeah, and overall, I just want to I want to stay on the track that I'm on right now because I'm feeling good physically. I'm feeling pretty good mentally, and then I want to come back to New York kind of with a bit of a reset and ready to take another big bite out of the big old apple.
I like that. I think that's a great intention.
Scene.
Delivered. For me, my intentions are I'm going to I'm going to stay up with these workouts with you until we get to Austin, and we're going to have some fun. I'm going to, I'm going to make a dent in one of my several books I got on the go. I guess I'll match you with that intention. Going to go and have a good show at the Secret Show, and meet up with the buddies Jason Rouse, have some fun. I'll let you do some of your shows, and then I'm going to take a night or two off of guest spots and go into the depths of Austin and see if we can finagle something with the mothership or whatever we can kind of do with that. Maybe get on a showcase or something if I can finagle it with the people that I know. And besides that, I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to stay off the marijuana. I'm not going to purchase any marijuana after that. I'm going full back to the basics, and I'm going to keep an open mind and an open heart while I go to Austin.
Very nice.
Yeah, because last time I went, I didn't like the city and I didn't enjoy it, and so this time I'm going to keep an open heart.
It's my first time there. Let's stay present, stay pure. God bless
you.
us,
Yeah.
and God bless America.
God bless America.
See you later.
Most importantly, man, I just want my job back, bro. I just want my job back. I just want me and Jack to be back. You know, I just want to have a good time. Where you guys going? Where you going, man? You guys want to get fucked up?